teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Denver. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Gets him on the in route. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Prescott opening with a pass. His first throw is an interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and...
Now Nix on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throw secured by George Pickett. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. They'll cobble together a yard there. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. Well, no doubt out there with some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards there, that brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Nix with it on first. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He trying to set the screen, Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's another Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 17.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ball 11. Ready.
Nix from the gun. This one's caught. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Dobbins trying the right side. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Here's Nix. Pass it down close. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
Nix off the play action. It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Fits it through the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Riley Moss with the pick. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and you know this feeling. It's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Offense in the hurry up here. There's the fake. Here's Nix. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. We'll get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running back sent in motion left. Throwing on first down, Nix. Finds the in route complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Hey, kill! 27.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. Short pass brought in. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another throw for Prescott. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down, Cowboys.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Sanders running dead ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Dak now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd and goal, Prescott. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. To Dobbins to start the 3rd. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. And And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage, a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Trying again, following the set. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he's brought down a little short. No. So they do give him the 10-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Once more, it's Nix. Brought in by his back. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a short game.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw. He's got it. It's in close. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Here we go with Dobbins. We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Running forward with Dobbins. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshow.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He Feeds it again to Pickens. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on second and 10, Prescott. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Prescott now on third down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Cowboys trail by 15. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock instead just a turnover on down.